In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Christ is risen. Well, I'm at the monastery and about to go to Compline. Got only a couple minutes. And I want to talk about life-changing events. I expect life-changing events to happen at the monastery. They always do. I have moments of clarity and things that really help me with the rest of my life. Little intuitions, talking to people, hearing things in the services that I have heard before, but for some reason jump out at me. All that kind of stuff happens in the monastery. And I recently wrote to someone and said, there was like a trip coming up, and said, I hope that this trip will have something that's life-changing in it. Then I got to thinking, shouldn't we always expect life-changing things? Shouldn't we expect life-changing things to occur when we read the scriptures? When we go to the services? When we interact with one another? Especially when we go to liturgy and pray? Don't we go to liturgy to be in the presence of God? Isn't being in the presence of God life-changing? I think one of my problems, and I see it also in the people I interact with, is that our life is mundane. Christian life is not supposed to be mundane. There's always supposed to be revelation. Christian life is revelatory. It's not about dogma and stuff that is factoids. It's about the revelation of God in the heart. Now, of course, dogma describes some of it. But really, it cannot be understood without being experienced. And if we're experiencing God, then that's a life-changing event. So I come to the monastery expecting change every single time. And I have things that happen that I remember for the rest of my life from my trips here. But really, every day we should expect change. Every day we should expect to encounter God, whether it be in the prostrations we do in the morning, whether it be in the Vesper service that only 2 other people are at, on, let's say, a Monday night, whether it be the Sunday liturgy and we partake of the Holy Mysteries, whether it be hearing a sermon. I heard an excellent sermon today that really was, in many ways, life-changing. It, in context with another sermon, is basically saying a similar thing about the paralytic. And I was amazed because it was a perspective that I had never looked at as carefully as these sermons spoke about. So there's always revelation happening. Do we see it? Do we hear it? Do we understand it? Are we looking for it? Or are we going through day to day? Let's remember that the next time we do whatever we do. Now I'm going to go to Compline in a minute. I'm tired. And my mind could wander. But what if I hear something that somehow shakes me to the core? It's happened before. It could happen again. It could happen tonight. We should expect it to happen. So I would ask you to expect life-changing things to happen every single day. Christ is risen. Truly He is risen.